everybody, and welcome back to Twitter Writing. 안녕하세요, 여러분. 트위터 라이팅의 권유나입니다. Now, I'm in a great mood today just because I finally got to go to the theaters. It's been such a long while, I can't remember the last movie I saw in the theaters. In fact, this time I got to see Mr. Popper's Penguins with Jim Carrey in it, and let me tell you, it's one of the best movies out there these days because it has a perfect balance between humor, wit, and a heartfelt lesson, which in my opinion, in my humblest opinion, makes the perfect movie out there. In that light, today I want to discuss movies with you. Unit 22에서는 영화 감상하기 또는 영화 추천하기에 대해서 영작하는 법을 배워보도록 하겠습니다. But before we move on, we of course always have a segment to get us warmed up, ease us into today's lesson. And today's segment is brand new. This is where we're going to be comparing and contrasting words that are easily used synonymously. In fact, the dictionary definition might be even the same. But depending on the context, it could vary in use. So today's first word is movie versus film. There's many different ways to refer to movie. There's including motion pictures, and of course film and movie. But most widely, we use movie and film interchangeably. And if you look up in the dictionary, it may even come up with the same definition. But the biggest difference is the origins are entirely different. Movie is short for moving picture show. So it literally kind of stands for the show program, the form of entertainment itself. But film is actually the origin, is the film strip that the movies are usually shot on. Before the digital age, of course, movies and pictures were all taken on a film strip, right? So that's where the origin's from. So in that light, you could argue that film is a little bit more formal than movie. So you could say, let's go watch a movie. But you would usually refer to film or use it in a context that's a little bit more sophisticated or a little bit more formal, as opposed to let's go to movies. You could use in a different context, like let's go to the film festival. When you're referring to the festival that's highlighting the study of film, then you would refer to as film. So film is a little bit more formal than movies. So casually, you would refer to as movies more often. And of course, one last thing before we move on, film could also be a verb and a noun, as opposed to movie, that was just a noun. Now, the next set of words I want to highlight today is, of course, watch versus see. I just said, let's go watch a movie. Now, you're probably wondering, can you say, let's go see a movie? Let's go see a movie? And yes, you certainly can. It's very confusing, but they could both be used in the context of movie going. Let's go watch a movie. Let's go see a movie. It could be both utilized. But to see is literally to look at something that's kind of stationary. So you would see a picture. But to watch is to deliberately look at something that's moving for a very long time. So movie you can refer to as both see and watch. See and watch. So in that light, we're warmed up and we're ready to dive into today's dialogue. Are you ready? Well, ready or not, here we go. Now, Twitter dialogue writing is where we approach different set of expressions by utilizing a dialogue. Very straightforward, right? Let's first listen to the entire dialogue in Korean. Imagine how you would translate these sentences. Listen up.
최근에는 너무 바빠서 영화 보러 갈 시간도 없었습니다. 문득 영화 보러 가고 싶다는 생각이 드네요.
어떤 종류의 영화를 좋아하세요?
저는 코미디 영화를 정말 좋아합니다.
저도 코미디 영화를 좋아해요. 지난주에 개봉한 짐 캐리 주연의 파퍼신의 펭귄들이란 영화를 봤어요. 제가 본 영화 중에서 가장 웃기는 영화였어요.
아, 그 영화? 트위터 타임라인에 보이는 시사회 감상평도 별이 5개로 평점이 아주 좋더군요. 개인적으로 짐 캐리는 코미디의 천재라고 생각합니다.
맞아요. 코미디의 황제. 한바탕 웃고 싶다면 정말 추천할 만한 영화입니다.
저도 그 영화를 꼭 보고 싶네요.
Were you able to follow along? I certainly hope so, but for those of you guys who have giant question marks going over your head, don't worry, because we're going to be tackling each one of these sentences one by one. Let's take a look at the screen. 최근에는 너무 바빠서 영화 보러 갈 시간도 없었습니다. Now this is really straightforward, right? 최근에 너무 바빴다. I've been so busy. I've been so busy. With whatever, you could always add in more details if you want right here. But you've been so busy. 언제? 최근에는 lately죠. 최근에는 that 그래서 I didn't even have time. 그래서 뭐뭐 할 시간도 없었습니다. Now, what did you not have time to do? 영화 보러 갈 시간도 없었어요. Now, I know you're thinking to go see a movie, to go watch a movie might sound appropriate, but you could just refer to as to go to the movies. To go to the movies. And there's two separate reasons why I said go to the movies. 영화 보러 가다. But this literally says you're going to the theaters. You're referring to the theaters. And that's because the second sentence that we continue on uses the context in a similar way. 문득 영화 보러 가고 싶다는 생각이 드네요. Now you're going to be using the whole go watch a movie concept again, and so I didn't want to be redundant. So I'm going to be using a little bit of a different context here. Now, 문득이라는 거는 뭐 suddenly 이런 뜻이잖아요. But you're not really thinking suddenly here, right? So I introduced a new